My fault, but I gotta mention this before I potentially forget it later on in the video. Am I tripping, or did Leota's shorty say at the end of season 1 that her and Leota should move back to Gotham? Meaning they already lived in Gotham before they moved to wherever the hell this Peacemaker series takes place in. And you're willing to move back to Gotham, by the way. Like, you've already lived there and you're trying to go back. Make it make sense to me. Tangent aside, I caught up on Peacemaker finally. I'm glad I was able to catch up before the finale episode. I done seen so much, I don't even know where to start talking about this series. But I will confirm, it is great. It is peak comedy, peak television. James Gunn, you cooked. If you've somehow managed to avert your gaze from this series for the past 3 years since season 1 dropped, you need to go ahead and watch it. Go ahead, get yourself an HBO Max subscription. I even give you my HBO Max subscription. I lied, I'm not doing it. I don't even got an HBO Max subscription. I found a way to watch it. You should do the same. Now, this video is gonna be a lot of me yapping about Peacemaker. It's not really gonna be on one central thing about the series, but I definitely will be making more videos on this series. It's a shame that we're about to get to the season finale and I'm now catching up, but it is what it is. I do have a couple more things that I want to talk about on it. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but y'all will not be without Peacemaker content from me. Right now, I'm thinking about doing a finale predictions video, so if y'all want that, go ahead and leave that in the comments. But for right now, I'm gonna just yap about Peacemaker real quick before I go on this walk, before I then go to the gym. Starting with the man himself, Peacemaker. I really do be feeling bad for the brother. Since I'm all caught up on Peacemaker now, I guess it's high time for me to go ahead and run back that Suicide Squad movie from James Gunn that I never finished. Even without watching the movie in full though, I do love how they constantly call back to Peacemaker killing Rick Flag by the end of that movie. It's more central in the second season, but in that first season, they talk about that a lot. Really, it's a major event in the Peacemaker's life where he decided, you know what, I'm not really all for killing for. Goes from killing for peace by any means to by the end just being like, I'd rather not kill, period. But of course, he cannot help himself but do what he knows how to do best. I'm thinking with his dad out the picture in season 2, bro might have turned over a new leaf. Nah. Said he went ahead and somehow found a way to kill his other self from a whole other dimension. I can't not blame him for doing so. You know, it's self-defense. Bro was battling himself. He got caught off guard. What is he supposed to do? But damn, he just cannot catch a break even when he's trying to. And bro go have the audacity to try to take over his life. Playing the man whose life he just took, getting back together with his ex, claiming to be his father's son and his brother's brother is all sick, but I understand. As soon as he's in that universe, he's able to vibe with his not-so-brother, not-so-father in a way where he wasn't able to in his real timeline. Obviously, he killed Keith in a way that is so effed up. I cannot even believe, actually, I can believe that his father would then pin that on him for doing what he did to his brother. Just with how comfortable they appeared to be in that ring when that happened, it don't seem like that was the first time that they got into a fight like that. One that was heavily spectated, looking like it was some bread on these fights between young children. The trauma from killing his brother compounded with his dad just being a complete racist douchebag. I can't even be mad at Peacemaker for considering to go to this new dimension, especially when it seems like he has nothing else on his own to live for. The cops be at this man crib 24/7. Amelia don't fuck with him in this universe. At least he got a shot with her in the other universe. Now, some way, somehow, this man been in this world since episode 3. I'm gonna give him this season. Never picked up on any bad vibes. Noticed that majority of the people that he's living with are racist. They talk about a black one got out when they peep Leota in the street. Got out, meaning y'all got them in cages? Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to James Gunn for checking in with the actress who plays Leota before putting that on TV. I respect the hell out of him for that. I also mess with how Leota and Judo Master were somewhat able to bond over this shared trauma. Obviously, both being minorities. Shout out to Judo Master in this season. Really just shout out to Judo Master, period. Bro got hands. He's giving everybody in this poster some type of hands at some point in time. Minus Leota and Eagly. He not doing nothing with Eagly. Eagly is some of the best animal support that I have seen in a series in some time. Did y'all see the feat that he pulled off in season 2? Now all of a sudden it's mad eagles in the neighborhood and bro is just the alpha eagle of all the eagles. A nigga suffering from bird blindness in this show, trying to run up on Peacemaker's crib, not knowing that Eagly is not a duck. Like, Eagly single-handedly took out this whole crime unit coming into this man's crib in order to see if they can get the portal going to other dimensions. He is legit the realest on his team, and I would pay good bread to see an Eagly and Peacemaker backstory put out on screen. We talking about Peacemaker's biggest supporters, we gotta talk about that man Vigilante. Bro, Vigilante, aka Adrian, is one of the most annoying characters in this series, but bro is legit funny as fuck. It could be on anything he's saying. When bro brings up these animal facts and challenges people to ask him questions on it, ask him a question on something, he gives him the wrong answer, he gets tight. That should just be having me weak. All these characters just seem like they know their role and they play it so well. Got Fine Shit and Hardcore who got elite hands. Very rarely do you see Hardcore on the back foot at any fight. Shorty been fighting her whole life. Shorty was admitted into the CIA right after high school. No college. Her past is definitely one I would want to explore more of too. If we can get a spinoff on just her, I would not be mad at that. We got Economos, who had elite character development in season 1. Brother went from dye beard, then we got the origin story on why he even dyes his beard to begin with. I really enjoyed seeing how him and Peacemaker's relationship has gotten better as the series has progressed, so much so that he is willing to put his job on the line. Economos of all people, in order to keep Peacemaker out of jail. And mind you, in the second episode, this man accidentally wrote his pops' name down as a suspect, which kept Peacemaker out of jail, but he didn't want his pops to go down for that shit, obviously. And now, where he still be moving scary as shit, but it's mostly a gag, and that should be having me weak every time. Speaking of gags, we gotta talk about Leota constantly just rapping about shit that do not matter. She did that more in season 1, but it would be times where she's just talking about some shit that nobody asked her for. That just ends up getting her in more trouble than she needed to be in. Remember the episode where she was supposed to debrief them on the situation they was about to get in when they was about to shoot that whole family? You know, the ones that they thought were butterflies, that were butterflies. At least the father was a butterfly. I don't really know about everybody else. In that presentation on this iPad, that should probably most definitely be some type of classified secret technology. Shorty just randomly got a picture of her wife's cooch coming up on the screen during the meeting. Just random shit like that this show does. I don't know, the humor just works for me. One of the funniest moments from the series for me so far gotta be in season 1 where Peacemaker was trying to escape from that one building that he effed that one shorty. You know, the shorty that was a butterfly. The way bro kept tumbling from floor to floor the way he did. And somehow none of the vinyls that he brought from shorty crib ended up breaking on the way down. That is a feat in itself. Speaking of breaking, I remember when Peacemaker and Vigilante had to escape from Peacemaker's crib for about the 30th time in just season 1 alone. This man Vigilante fell, the butterfly on his back came out, flew right into shorty's mouth, and had the whole police force going crazy after that. I can't even imagine the threat that we about to experience in this finale if they was on that type time in the season 1 finale. Especially seeing the trailer, seeing we go get some more multiverse shit in this next episode. We got Lex in the episode before, and we know that this series ties directly into Superman Man of Tomorrow, so who knows, we might see some of these people, if not all of them, in the Man of Tomorrow movie. I could literally gush about this show all day. I almost want to go ahead and rewatch it again before the finale drops, but I'm gonna leave it right here for right now though. Oh no, before I go, the theme song in season 1. Season 2 is, I don't dislike the theme song in season 2, but season 1's theme song, we really want to taste that. How can you skip that theme song? That's all I got for y'all today on Peacemaker though. I appreciate all the love on the Peacemaker content that I put out so far. Hoping to get y'all more real soon, but until next time though, I'll be your host, Jay Swavo. You've been entertained, and we gonna talk soon. Peace, y'all. One more thing. I knew Vigilante had to be top 3 realest niggas on Peacemaker's team. When in just episode 3, this man beat the shit out of Peacemaker and Vigilante, brought him to that little basement. Butterfly pops, they wasn't able to kill, ends up torturing Vigilante, and Peacemaker refuses to give this man any kind of information to save his friend. Whispering in bro ear talking about some, hey, don't worry, I'm not giving him nothing. It was for real, fuck bro. Until this day, he still jacks Peacemaker as his best man. They just don't make him like that no more, bro. They just don't.